All right, if you are thinking about moving to North Metro Atlanta, there is a very good chance you've looked at two cities over and over again, Alpharetta and Roswell. And honestly, I totally understand why, because both of these cities are incredible, but they are also very different. One feels newer, more polished, and a little more luxury focused. The other feels more historic, charming, and established. One may fit your lifestyle perfectly, while the other may drive you absolutely crazy. And trust me, there are things about both cities people do not realize until after they've moved here. So in today's video, we're gonna be breaking down the lifestyle, the traffic, the commute, the downtown atmosphere, home prices, attached versus detached, schools, restaurants, shopping, parks, and who I honestly think each city is best for. And by the end of the video, you're probably going to know exactly which city fits your lifestyle better. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jacquee Hart with Hart Realty Partners here in North Metro Atlanta, and my husband and I, we help people relocating all the time. So if you're thinking about making a move, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me a DM. My contact information is right here on the screen. And let's jump into Alpharetta versus Roswell. First, let's talk location, because technically these cities are right beside each other. Both are located in North Fulton County. Both have easy access to the Georgia 400. Both are extremely popular with relocation buyers. And both are considered highly desirable suburbs of Atlanta. But the feel of these areas are very different. Now, commute-wise, both cities work really well for people who are commuting to like Sandy Springs, Buckhead, Midtown, Perimeter, or the North Atlanta Tech Corridor. And we see a ton of relocation buyers coming here from California, Florida, New York, Illinois, New Jersey, Texas, and on and on and on, especially because of jobs and the quality of life. Now, if you work closer to like Windward Parkway, Avalon, or the tech campuses, you may lean slightly towards Alpharetta. If you commute more towards Sandy Springs, East Cobb, or the River Corridor areas, Roswell might feel slightly more convenient. But let's have a real conversation here. Traffic is very real, especially if you're moving from a smaller town. Now, compared to downtown Atlanta, it's still manageable, but roads like Holcomb Bridge, Old Milton Parkway, Haynesbridge, Highway 9 can absolutely get congested. And honestly, that surprises a lot of relocation buyers because you're not in the heart of Atlanta, but the traffic is still Atlanta traffic. Now, this is where these two cities really separate themselves. Alpharetta feels newer, polished, upscaled, master plan, luxury suburban. There's definitely a little more high-end suburban lifestyle energy here, especially around Avalon and downtown Alpharetta, Windward, West Alpharetta. You'll see luxury townhomes, newer communities, modern restaurants, upscale shopping, newer office spaces, and it feels very clean and intentional. Honestly, a lot of relocation buyers love Alpharetta because it feels newer and elevated. Now, Roswell feels very different. It feels established and charming, historic, mature, tree-lined. Roswell has more character, local atmosphere, established neighborhoods, older home with personality, and a little more soul. Downtown Roswell feels, more organic, less master plan, authentic local charm. Neither is bad, but it just really depends on your personality. All right, let's talk downtown because this matters big time for a lot of lifestyle buyers. Downtown Alpharetta is beautiful. You've got boutique shopping, upscale restaurants, events, outdoor gathering spaces, coffee shops, newer developments, and then of course, Avalon. Avalon is honestly one of the biggest reasons people move to Alpharetta. You have shopping, restaurants, luxury apartments, luxury townhomes, fitness, offices, nightlife, walkability. It really gives you that live, work, play atmosphere. A lot of buyers moving from larger metro areas love Avalon because it feels familiar. Now, downtown Roswell, especially Canton Street, has one of my favorite atmospheres in North Metro Atlanta. It feels cozy and local and energetic and historic, community centered. You got incredible restaurants and local coffee shops, breweries, boutiques, festivals, nightlife, but it feels more relaxed than Alpharetta. Less polished luxury. More grab dinner, walk around, run into your neighbor, that kind of atmosphere. Now let's talk money, because yes, there is definitely a price difference between these cities. Now according to Zillow and Redfin, Alpharetta generally tends higher in the median pricing compared to Roswell overall. And honestly, that doesn't surprise me because Alpharetta has a huge luxury and development boom over the last several years. Now, when we talk attached homes, we're meaning like condos, townhouses, mixed-use developments. Alpharetta gets expensive quickly, especially near Avalon in downtown Alpharetta, near new luxury developments. A lot of newer luxury townhomes can push significantly higher than buyers expect. Now, Roswell does have townhomes and attached housing, but you'll often find older communities, more staffed developments, and sometimes slightly better value. Now, again, Roswell is still expensive, but you may stretch your money a little further depending on the area. Now, detached homes, this is where the personality difference between the cities really show up. In Alpharetta, you'll find newer construction, larger executive homes, golf communities, swim and tennis neighborhoods, luxury finishes, especially in West Alpharetta, Windward, Milton border areas. Now, Roswell still has luxury homes too, absolutely, but Roswell often has, mature trees, established neighborhoods, ranch homes, traditional homes, more character. So depending on what matters to you, Roswell may actually feel more appealing. And by the way, if you're watching this because you're thinking about relocating to North Metro Atlanta, this is literally what Greg and I do every single day. We help people narrow down areas like Alpharetta and Roswell, Canton, Woodstock, Milton, Cumming, and all around the North Metro Atlanta area. So if you're feeling overwhelmed trying to figure out where you fit best, reach out anytime. Our contact information is right here on the screen. Now, all right, let's get back to the video. This is one of the biggest shocks for people relocating here. People move here thinking, I've got $1 million budget, and then realize North Fulton is very competitive, especially compared to other parts of Georgia. In Alpharetta, your money may get you some newer construction, luxury finishes, premium amenities, walkability, modern layouts, but potentially smaller lots or higher HOA fees. In Roswell, you may get mature landscaping, larger lots, more privacy, established neighborhoods, and more character. Again, neither is wrong, it just depends on what you value. Now let's talk schools, and very important disclaimer here, schools are extremely personal and what works for one person may not work for another. So I always encourage buyers to do their own research, and for today's video, I'm pulling information from niche.com and greatschools.org. Those are both widely used third-party resources for school ratings and reviews. Some of the highly researched high schools around Alpharetta include Alpharetta High School, Cambridge High School, and Milton High School. These schools are commonly discussed for their academics, extracurriculars, athletics, and overall ratings. Milton High School especially gets talked about a lot among relocation buyers. Now, around Roswell, some commonly researched schools are Roswell High School, Centennial, and Blessed Trinity Catholic High School. Again, all of these schools have different strength, programs, and culture depending on what matters to your household. And honestly, I always tell buyers, visit the schools, research the programs, look at the commute times, and really figure out what fits your needs the best. And then we'll figure out the address. Now, if you love the outdoors, Roswell probably has a slight edge, especially with the Chattahoochee River access trails. Parks, greenways, kayaking, outdoor recreation, Roswell feels very connected to nature. Now, Alpharetta absolutely has parks too, but Alpharetta leans more towards lifestyle, entertainment, dining, shopping, and newer development. Honestly, both cities are amazing for food. You're not going to struggle finding date nights, brunch spots, breweries, coffee shops, upscale restaurants, local favorites, but again, the atmosphere is different. Alpharetta feels, trendier, more upscale, more polished, where Roswell feels more local and relaxed and historic and community focused. So Alpharetta might be perfect for, luxury buyers, buyers wanting new homes, buyers wanting walkability, people who love Avalon, tech professionals, buyers wanting a polished suburban lifestyle. Roswell may be better for Buyers wanting charm and mature neighborhoods, outdoor lifestyle, larger lots, more established communities, and a little more character. But I genuinely love both cities. And this is why so many relocation buyers struggle choosing between them, because there is no wrong answer. It comes down to lifestyle, personality, budget, commute, and atmosphere. If you want polished, luxury, newer, energetic suburban living, you may lean towards Alpharetta. If you want charm and trees and character and historic atmosphere, you may feel more drawn towards Roswell. All right, friends, hopefully this gave you a real honest look at Alpharetta versus Roswell, Georgia. And if you're thinking about relocating anywhere in the North Metro Atlanta area, Greg and I would absolutely love to help you. Seriously, whether you're moving next month, 6 months from now, or a year, reach out anytime. Our contact information is right here on the screen. We are Greg and Jacquee Hart with Hart Realty Partners, and helping relocation buyers is one of our absolute favorite things to do. And if this video helped you, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this with someone you think might be moving here, because we would love to help you. Again, my name is Jacquee Hart with Hart Realty Partners. I am a local realtor, and me and my husband, we love helping people relocate here all the time, because why? We think this place is amazing. That's why. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.